These 8 fans all claim to support Manchester United.
But they're not all telling the truth, James.
At least one of them is a Liverpool fan.
Can they find the fake fan?
Okay, blindfolds off.
To get us started, I want to hear your name and who you support.
I'm Josh and I support Manchester United.
I'm Benji and I support Manchester United.
I'm Padraig and I support Manchester United.
I'm James and I support Manchester United.
I'm Sam and I support Manchester United.
I'm Mariam and I support Manchester United.
I'm Dom, I support Manchester United.
And I'm Atib and I support Man United.
Okay, shall we go to a vote then? As you can see in front of you, there's a pen, there are cards. Turn the card over. Vote for the person that you think is a Liverpool fan.
Okay, so you've all voted. Joshua, I want to hear from you first. Let's turn over your card and find out who you voted for and why.
Padraig, because, I hear an Irish accent and a lot of Liverpool fans are Irish.
I'm going to go for Dominic. Just something about the way he announced his name and the fact that he was a United fan. Yeah, there was just something there, so yeah.
I went for Josh because just didn't seem too confident when he said he was United.
Yeah, I went for Benji, just the way he contemplated and took a while. It seemed a bit acting to me.
I went for Dom, pretty much the similar reason.
I went for Josh as well because I just didn't hear the passion when you said I support Manchester United.
Went with Josh as well, a lot of nervous energy.
And I went for James. I think the way he looks of first impressions, I think he looks like a person to be a Scouse supporter.
Wow, that's the most insulting thing I've ever heard in my life. Ever. Wow.
Right then, Joshua, sadly you have been eliminated. Are you a fake fan or a true fan? Stand up and reveal your True fan!
Well, I'm gutted really, because I'd probably say, I don't know any of them, but I reckon I'm the biggest fan down there and I'm out first, so it is what it is.
So, first round done. Not very good. We've already lost a true Man United fan. You've also lost £100 from the prize pool.
Right, let's get some information here and move this forward. You need to find the Liverpool fans. The question is, how did you start supporting Manchester United?
Yeah, my father supported Man United. And so it's just been a tradition handed down. I've got his second name and I got his football team as well.
Oh, see, Josh spotted my Irish accent, but my dad lived in Manchester. My mum worked in Willinshaw. Sports United, passed it down and support my dad's team as you do.
Yeah, I wonder if I know Padraig's family because I'm from Wythenshawe. So my local team, my grandfather's a United fan, my mum's a United fan, and I've been a United fan my whole life.
When I was younger, my parents weren't really into football, and then when I did get into it, it was sort of pick the best team at the time. And when I was younger, it was Manchester United.
I'm originally from Iraq, and when my parents were growing up there, I don't think, they really hear about championship teams and not very well-known teams. So I think it was more like you have to either support Chelsea, Liverpool or Man United. And luckily I was born into a family that supports Man United.
Similar story as Benji really. My dad ironically was watching a final between United and Liverpool when he was in hospital when he was younger. United won, became a United fan when he was young, and that's just passed along to me.
So I was at the game in October when the issue of Suarez and Evra incident happened, and I was on the fence when it came to being a football fan. I got the tickets, won it because I was playing rugby at the time, and we won it as a prize draw. And then after that incident and what happened, I then returned to Old Trafford in February on the 11th of Feb on the year after, where it was the return fixture. So ever since then, in how the club handled the issue and just my views on what happened, I've been a United fan since.
Okay, I think we've had enough. I think we need to go to another vote. If you'd like to write the name down on the page, who you think the fake fan is.
Benji, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I went for Mariam on this one. It was I felt like an over-elaborate explanation.
I went for Dom. I can't put my finger on it, but there's just something about you, it's throwing me off. So it is Yeah,
I went for Sam. looking at his age, I don't think United were very good when he was younger.
Do you want to be my age?
Well, yeah, I would like to.
25?
25, so when you were younger. I don't know, 99 to 2008, 17.
Okay, we can get to that. So that's your,
I don't think they were that good when they were younger.
On this, I'm going to go with Dom. I smelled it from the first round, just something doesn't seem right with you, mate.
I'm also gonna go with Dom.
Oh,
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Wow. Because I get the vibe. I don't know what it is. Like, yeah, also not specific about the final and...
I wasn't alive.
Dominic.
Returning the anger that Sam has towards me, back towards Sam, really. That was I mean, you came with receipts and dates and everything. I couldn't go against that.
I voted for Patrick. I just think, like the person that left earlier, Liverpool do have a big hold in Ireland, and I think demographic-wise, it makes sense that you're a Liverpool fan.
So the prize pot was 1,000. It went to 900 because you've lost a true fan. Have you lost another true fan? Dominic, you have been eliminated. Please stand up and let us know who you support. Are you fake or true?
Well, thank you for your votes. It's actually going down by another £100.
Ouch.
You've got to start doing better, boys and girls.
Convinced?
I think they had it out for me, particularly Sam. He really was gunning for me. And Benji in the first round. I think maybe the southern accent doesn't help when you're talking about Man United. I'm suspicious of James. He said that we weren't very good between 1998 and 2008. Probably our most successful period. So definitely suspicions on him.
Okay, round 3. What is the best Manchester United versus Liverpool game that you've seen?
FA Cup final. Eric, comeback, half volley, outside of the area, 1-0. Without a doubt, he's the greatest. He's my favourite player as well.
I think mine is obvious, the return fixture when Evra was celebrating in front of Suarez. I think that moment, in terms of what it meant, the fact that everyone thought that he was this world-class player that was going to end up dominating the Premier League, and we just had to put him back in their place and let them know that 1, we're not going to have it, 2, we're going to ride for United, and then 3, we beat them as well. Rooney scoring 2 goals that day.
Okay. So concentrating on the same game twice.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a bit dodgy, that.
Sam.
Yeah,
what's your favourite?
Well, it was funny because I was going to say the same game, but...
So you're going to copy...
Well, I wasn't until he said it, and then... No, I wasn't going to copy him. I was going to say the game, but then he said it twice in both rounds, which making me a little bit just suspicious. That's all. So I would say the same game, yeah.
I would go the same. I was going to go the same. No, genuinely, I think there's a significance to the game. I think the fact that there was the no handshake at the beginning as well. There was just a different atmosphere, I think.
This is really, really off the cuff. I'm going to say when we got annihilated 7-0 at Anfield because it really...
This is on record, it's on camera.
I cried my eyes out after and I ended up having a really, really good gym session. Yeah, I sobbed my heart out and I went to the gym in my Man United top because I was like, and I literally wrote on my top, I don't want to talk about it, on the back of my shirt, and I had a really good gym session. So that's why I'm going to take a more holistic approach. That's my favorite fixture because it made me a better person.
My favourite that I've seen recently was, I think it was 2-1 or 3-1 last season, and Sancho had the wee spin round, stopped about 3 players, all of them dropped, and he just smacks it in the net, just right in front of me. And I think it was in the Fergie stand for that game. So it's good to beat them. We haven't beat them in a while.
Right, it's time to go to vote again. I'll find the fake fan.
Do you know how to spell it?
You have not found that Liverpool fan yet. Hopefully for you guys, you're about to find one. Sam, who did you vote for and why?
I mean, I think it's a pretty obvious vote this round. I'm voting for Mam. Is that right?
Mam.
Sorry, Mariam. Sorry.
Very respectful.
I think
Mam's
Sorry, 1 second. Okay, Mariam.
You should have doubled down on that. You should have
Yeah, sorry, I didn't look. I just wanted to vote really because she mentioned 7-0. It upset me, and I think it upset everybody else
I'm
at
sure
this
it did
table.
upset you, actually.
So when we get rid of this Liverpool fan, we'll all be happy.
I'm, a little more suspicious, actually, because why are you this passionate about it?
We got beat 7-0.
The game's
And I've got friends that support Liverpool that still to this day speak to me about it.
I voted for Sam. Not because I knew he was going to vote for me, but because I just think you're being a little bit too loud about it and trying to emphasise too much that you're a United fan. And I think that, it could be you that's a Liverpool fan, because it was convincing at first, but I just think you're doing a bit too much now.
Okay.
Okay, James, let's see who you vote for.
Yeah, I voted for Mariam. It was tough, actually, but I just think if you were scared of being voted off, you'd want to bring up the 7-0 at any opportunity, and I think she probably took that.
I went for Mariam as well.
Went for Mariam. I went for Patrick. You just seemed a little bit nervous.
So, Mariam, you've been voted off. Can you please stand up and let us know if you're a true or a fake fan?
You said the 7-0.
I have a photo of me crying after the fixture. Me after that United versus Liverpool game. And then I have me at the gym in this t-shirt because the passion and the anger from that game fueled my gym session. I had a really good gym session. I think that they took it as bait way too easily, because if I was actually a Liverpool supporter and I brought up 7-0, surely that would be the most obvious way to bait myself out. And if I'm trying to win this prize money, why would I want to bait myself out?
You've lost 3 fans now. Prize pot's down to 700. And of course, there's at least one Liverpool fan amongst you.
So we've got a question here. It says, what do you respect most about Liverpool Football Club?
I can go first. I'll say the manager. It's hard to deny that he's good and he brought Liverpool to where they are now. I'm glad he's leaving, to be honest, good riddance, and it's why I could probably say that he's the only thing I like, because at the minute I'm enjoying watching him leave.
So he'll be available soon. Would you have him at Man United?
Of course I'd have him.
Oh my
You would?
God, are you serious?
Of course, because you can't deny that he is a good manager, and if he was to create the history that he's created at Liverpool, at Manchester United, hopefully overshadow the success that he's had there and bring it to here, then I would do it.
Because not many people have crossed the divide, have they?
I'm sorry, but I had an issue with Michael Owen even joining United. So while we have Klopp...
Okay. Atib, let's know. What do you respect most about Liverpool?
They've been decent rivals for us while we were winning. It was nice to have a rival who we can actually cheer against.
James, you had an interesting reaction to Sam's suggestion that he would take Klopp at Manchester United.
Your question was, what do I respect about Liverpool? The answer is nothing. Nothing at all. There's nothing about the club. The manager suits them perfectly. The manager suits them absolutely down to the ground. There's an excuse for everything. He never takes accountability. Their fan base, exactly the same. The club, exactly the same. I wouldn't touch anything from there. Not a chance. Not a chance. Nice face, Sam.
Yeah, I feel like you have to say that. I feel like you have to say that.
For me, if there's something that I would probably respect about Liverpool, it'd probably be Anfield as an experience in terms of atmosphere. I sit opposite the Stretford end, and as a United fan myself, that's normally singing throughout the game, it can be a little bit quiet, and it's something that I do, wouldn't say envy Liverpool about, but I think I can see how it makes a difference to Liverpool have generally had quite mediocre players in comparison to Man United. And for those players to play the way they do at Anfield, for Anfield to be the fortress that they've seemed to have created out of it, especially in Champions League and things
that
like that.
Famous Anfield atmosphere, eh?
Yeah, it's something that if I'm
why are you talking about this?
No, if I'm honest, as a Man United fan, it's something that I would like to see. I would like to hear people talk about us and our stadium in the way that Anfield is spoken about.
Interesting. I think about 4 or 5 times Benji there said, as a United fan, as a United fan, as a United fan.
Rodri, what do you think about the famous atmosphere at Liverpool?
I was there when we lost 4-0. When was that? Either last season or the season before.
I'm not helping you out, mate.
Oh, okay. And I mean, the song "You'll Never Walk Alone," and other than that, they were quiet the whole time.
So what do you respect?
I'd say they're a better rival than City. At least they haven't bought their success.
Okay, that feels like enough. Let's vote again. James, why don't you kick us off? Who have you voted for and why have you voted them?
Yeah, I went for Sam. Speaking about Klopp like that is one thing, but saying you'd take him at United is another thing, and I can't get on board with that.
I feel a bit hard done by, because I thought it was a pretty legit point of view. But my vote is going to go to Atib. I think every answer he said's just weak. It just seems like he's clutching and he's just not really bothered, and he's just kind of saying what he thinks he should say rather than what he feels.
So I voted for Sam. I agree with the points that James mentioned, and plus I think there's something to be said where someone's very eager to be passionate about their viewpoint, and plus there's no way in hell I'd want Klopp walking out at Old Trafford as our manager. I think that's inexcusable.
Didn't sound weak, did it?
Podrick, how did you vote, my friend?
I went for Sam. You've got like a cheeky smile whenever you hear other people's answers. You've kind of got that Scouse arrogance, like that Liverpool fan arrogance. I think you're like trying to sneak in little digs where you're like, oh, talking about Klopp as much as you do.
Benji.
Yeah, I also went for Sam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you didn't. When we pushed back about the Klopp thing, you didn't soften your stance at all. And I think if you're in the company of Man United fans, as a genuine Man United fan, you'd probably like just relent a little bit on that statement, or be keen to maybe appease the people in the room, or just give a better explanation. I wasn't convinced by your explanation.
Well, the voting is done. Sam, you've been eliminated. They think you're the fake fan. Can you stand up and reveal whether or not you are in fact a Liverpool fan?
No problem.
From the start, I voted first round. Get out!
You was on to it.
Get out! Straight away. Sniff from a mile off. Go.
Cheers, lads.
Go.
There's only so much I know about Manchester United, so I was kind of just buying my time, speaking on little bits of what other people said, and then they asked me the all-important question, what do I like about Liverpool? And I said Klopp. And then they said, would you take him at United? And I said, absolutely, because I just can't discredit him in any way. Benji, I think, is the Liverpool fan as well. I seen him just sort of locking eyes with me and being a bit of a friend, and we had some sort of familiarity around something, and I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was. And now I've realised, in my head, I think it's going to be that he's a Liverpool fan.
Well done, guys. Positive round. You found your first fake fan, your first Liverpool fan.
So let's get to the next question. What Liverpool player do you hate the most? Have you hated the most?
It's got to be Gerrard.
I was just about to say Gerrard. I think the amount of times he scored against us.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it, just Gerrard's their guy, isn't he? He's their he's their symbol, I guess. I don't think there's been any more significant player. I hate listening to Souness when he's doing his punditry, but other than that, I guess Gerrard would be the guy.
I'd probably say Gerrard. The one thing that's like always haunted me was when he ran up to the camera and kissed the badge. I hated that. Is at Old Trafford. It's that video, you just see it everywhere.
I think if a couple of other people were here, they'd probably mention Luis Suarez. I think it probably still is Gerrard for me, because he's been there for such a long time, and genuinely without him, they'd have won nothing for 10, 15 years. Like, he's the linchpin of that team.
Right, grab your glasses. Now you've found a fake, the majority of you can end the game. So on the count of 3, raise your glass if you're confident that you've found all the fakes, but if you're still suspicious, keep your glass down.
If the game ends and there is a Liverpool fan amongst you, that Liverpool fan will walk away with all of the money. So after 3, can you raise your glass if you want to end the game? 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Let's vote. Podrick, you raised your glass. Why did you raise your glass?
I think everyone's answers have been spot on. I think definitely James is United. Not too sure. I think you give good answers. I think one of your answers was a wee bit shaky, but that's that's why I thought everyone's United, so I raised.
He wanted to end the game. He was convinced he was United. He raised his glass. That's the game.
Okay. So who have you voted for then?
I've gone for Benji. Past answers about the atmosphere between Old Trafford and Liverpool. If you've been to any amount of United games, the roar of the Stratford End is one of the loudest crowds you'll ever hear.
Bear in mind, I don't sit in the Stratford End.
It travels, mate. It travels around.
He's lost his focus. I've gone for Atib on this one. He's the only person that didn't really make any eye contact with me the whole time.
It's plenty now, look.
Yeah, because I voted for him. But yeah, he's the only person that didn't really make eye contact. I feel like his answers have been very calculated. I'm taking into account the fact that he was a rugby player, so perhaps has come into supporting United later on in life. So that's why I've kind of allowed him for a little bit. But yeah, it's getting a little bit. I think there's one more amongst us.
Okay.
And I think it might be you, Atib.
I think it was pretty obvious from raising the glass. So I went for Patrick. I think the fact that he was very eager, and from when we finished the last round, he was really wanting for us to end it. And I think off that shows that he wants to win the money. So
I just don't want to lose any more for the rest of us.
Yeah, I voted for Patrick. Before that option even came up, I made a decision that if anyone raised their glass, I was going to vote for them.
Brutal.
Because I literally thought there's no way. I thought there's at least one more and we shouldn't end it.
Okay. Podrick, you have been voted out. Can you stand up and reveal if you are a Man United fan or a Liverpool fan, if you are true or fake?
Oh,
no!
I knew it. I knew he was real.
I wasn't sure.
I was convinced.
I knew he was real.
Gutted. Like, I know I was a wee bit eager on lifting the glass, but I just trusted everyone around me, and maybe that was my fault. If it's especially James, I'm gonna be heartbroken because I'm so convinced he's United.
Another disastrous round.
That £1,000 you started with, £600 remaining because you've not been good at finding the right fans in the right places. So the question is, between Liverpool and Manchester City this season, who would you rather win the league?
And this is a really, really hard question. Really hard, because it's City's 4 in a row to beat United's record, or it's Liverpool's 20th title in Klopp's final swan song that the media would never let live down. I think because of the potential charges coming City's way, I think I'm just edging on the side of City. Liverpool have always been our biggest rivals, as far as I'm concerned, and having them do it in Klopp's final season, not for me.
I think, to be fair, I think I probably would rather City to win it, just like he said about if it is Klopp's last season, which has been reported it is. I think Liverpool are not going to win another trophy apart from the Carabao, and I'd rather them think, should we have a parade even worth having off the back of winning a League Cup than winning a double. And I don't want them to be catching up to our record either.
If I had to have one, I'd go with City. Yeah, you know, City did what they did last year, and you know, we're still talking about the treble from '99. I don't think we'll be talking about the same for City in, you know, 20 odd years to come. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about City, but Liverpool, yeah, that one would be hard to
So
say.
you all agree City. Do you all agree that you're United fans?
You know the rules. We're talking about the end game now. Down to £600. On the count of 3, we're going to ask you to raise that glass if you want to end the game.
So 3, 2, 1.
Okay. You asked for it. We needed the majority to end the game. That hasn't happened. We vote again. Someone will be leaving the game. It's time to vote.
So I do think this person's a Man United fan, but I think just because we had to vote, so I just put James.
I voted for Atib.
Okay. Benji, let's see which way is this going.
As I felt in the previous round, I've gone for Atib again.
Okay.
All right. So, Atib, you've been voted off. Very sorry about that. But can you stand up and reveal whether or not you are in fact a fake fan?
Could be.
Have they made the same mistake again?
You'll never walk.
Come on! I knew it.
Nah, get out.
We only hate Manx.
My main tactic was to base my answers off motive language, just speak on how passionate I am and just be authentic, keep it minimal, straight to the point, and leave out no areas of being doubted. I think the two remaining, unfortunately, are probably still United fans, whatever, they might have won the game. I hope not. I'm hoping that there was another Liverpool member among them, but if not, then we're still above them and we're still doing a lot better than they are.
So, just want to say congratulations to both of you for getting through to this stage of the game. I'd have been gone. I didn't have a clue. I really don't, and I kind of still don't.
So we're at the finale. You still have £600, and the scenarios are as follows. If both of you are fake fans, then you split the money. If both of you are Man United fans, you split the money. But if one of you is a Liverpool fan, they take all the money. So James, would you like to stand up and reveal your allegiances?
He had to be.
Superb.
Add that one down.
Okay.
So Benji, it's down to you. Have you been playing a game the entire time? Are you going to steal the money, or is it going to be shared with another true United fan? Can you stand up and reveal whether or not you are a fake fan?
Yes. We love United!
Awesome. Like, to be honest, we should have got it sorted a lot sooner than that, but happy to split the money with Benji. Good lad.
You're looking around and you're looking at body language and different things. It's quite difficult to tell, especially some of the questions. They're questions that I felt people could answer, by using Google and that sort of thing. So, yeah, that was tough.
Liverpool fans, listen, Sir Jim Ratcliffe said it. We're back. Let's knock you off your perch. Let's get it.
This discussion is between Cristiano Ronaldo and Mohamed Salah for the right wing.
Mohamed Salah has literally come in the last 5-6 years and taken over the Premier League goal scoring charts.
How many golden boots?
3 golden boots in the last 4
Ballon
against the
d'Or,
likes of
European Cup, Premier League, 1 season.